Hey y'all, Harry is back today, 3rd of October, and today let us talk about what it's like a little bit to be older and figuring all this wonderful stuff out. First of all, one of the things that I feel like it gives me a good perspective because I have figured out life a little bit. Like, I would not want to be 18 or 15 or even 20, early 20s, figuring out that my body does not align, working through all that and working through all of the other stuff that comes with being that age. That sounds awful. So, more props to y'all who can do that. I mean, there are days I wish that I could have, and I realized this earlier. However, I'm also thankful for the place that I'm at right now, where I have a little bit more of an understanding of the world, I guess. The other things that I think about are career-wise. It feels like I can't do this because so much is at stake. But I thought that back when I was doing music, I was like, I couldn't do this. I can't do this because if I were to change my name, like your name is everything in music, and it's your reputation, and it's all about networking, and people aren't gonna like me if I do this. Like, I'm gonna lose everyone, and I'm not gonna have a name, so I couldn't do that. It doesn't matter how good of a player I am. That's literally what I was thinking at times. Even though at the time I didn't realize that I was trans. It was just more like I felt the need to do this and I didn't have the words for it. But thinking back, that was 10 years ago. Actually, even longer. Oh my gosh. Whoa. But those words weren't there. That wasn't a thing. And more props to the people out there who have made it a thing, who are now my age and have been 5, 10 years, 15 years on testosterone and have paved that way. I still look up to them in so many ways, but for as much as they're my peers, I feel, I guess a little below them because I haven't done that. I haven't transitioned medically. I haven't transitioned socially really either. I haven't done the things that they've done to live a fully authentic life. However, don't get me wrong, I feel like I have done many other things and I've grown in many other ways. It's just a matter of which way it is and where our story comes, right? So it does come down to career, and now that I'm in this career, I'm like, I don't know that many LGBT people in my career field. It's a very small field, let alone a freaking trans person or a non-binary. Oh my goodness, if there were some non-binary people in my field, I don't know how people would respond. And it's kind of hard to be that person that's like, oh my goodness, I am going to be the trailblazer. I'm going to be the person who they look at and they're like, oh, that's the one. And that's just my inner monologue. That's my nerves and my anxieties being projected inward. I don't think people care. I mean, I am early in my career. I haven't really fully developed things, and it's so what? So what if I was 5, 10, 20 years into my career? I should still be able to do this. And I think that's one of the things that we have to keep in mind, is that it doesn't matter where you are or where you are in life. It's still hard. It's still hard, but it's still possible. There's nothing stopping you. I mean, I could be married to either a male or a female and have kids at this point in my life and still be thinking I need to do this. And that would still be hard and bring its own set of circumstances. Like, it's just a matter of the way that it manifests in a person's life. And for me, it happened to be that I was single, happened to be that I had been in grad school, and that I was in a new career field. And so that's where it is for me, and it seems very scary, and it's really hard to keep in mind that there's an inward transphobia. But I think that all of this stuff is present even in those who transition younger. It just is in a different light. And I'm very thankful that I am able to do this now, and it's early compared to some people, and I know it's late compared to others, but each day I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to being a more authentic and genuine me. And that is my goal. And that is something that I have set forth that I want to be, is more authentic every day. And I am well on that way, and I am excited about who I am. And I guess that leads me into, let's talk tomorrow. I'm going to plan tomorrow out already. We're going to talk about future self journaling, because that's something I started doing, and that's what's really got me jazzed about the future, ironically. So I hope you have a good day. If any of you are in the northern part of the states like I am, last hot day of the year, looks like tomorrow's gonna actually be fall. What do you think? Happy fall, y'all. Have a good one. Bye now.